Hey guys, Shiro here, and I'm white as ever. So, in case you didn't know, I'm into a lot of things. Video games, manga, manhwa, webtoons, etc. A lot of the stuff I'm into are worth the time I've put into them, and could also be worth your time. But a lot of this stuff aren't long-winded enough to get their own videos, which is why I've decided to start a never-ending top 5 list called My Top 5, which I will update from time to time with stuff I'm feeling or stuff I'm into. Today I'm going to be recommending 5 webtoons from my very long list of subscriptions that I hope you guys would enjoy. So without wasting much time, let's begin. Starting from the bottom and working our way up to the top, we have number 5 on my current list, which is The God of High School. God of High School is an action web series by Young-Ji Park. The story revolves around the main character Jin Marie and his bid to be the strongest. At the beginning of the series, he maintains a very impressive undefeated streak of 299 battles, 297 wins and 2 draws. That is, until he runs into a mysterious individual who asks him to take part in the God of High School tournament. He refuses bluntly unless this individual can beat him in one-on-one combats, which the individual proceeds to do. And so the adventure begins. He gains 2 allies, each with their own reason to compete in the tournament. But things don't remain so straightforward for long. This was the very first webtoon I ever read. It's hell of interesting, mainly because of the vision of the author. A lot of mythologies were represented in this series: Greek, Anglo-Catholic, Chinese, and so on. And a lot of crazy fights happen in this series. I won't spoil much, but almost all the characters are severely overpowered. Nonetheless, it is an interesting read, and I hope you like it. Number 4, we have Ecstasy Hornets, a romance web series by Silence. This is based on tennis, the queen's sport, and revolves around a rivalry between the 2 main characters. Shimizu Anya, a girl born to 2 of the best tennis players in the world, Shimizu Ayane and Nathan Green. Unlike her parents, she isn't born with the talent for tennis, but she inherits their hopes and dreams, working hard despite her lack of talent to stand on the tennis world stage and compete against the best of the best. Her rival, Koizumi Axel, a young prodigy trained by her father who shows real promise in the polish of his skills. The complete opposite of Anya. This is made very clear when he completely destroys her in a one-on-one match, and then, by a strange turn of events, asks her to move in with him. Confusing, I know, but it's an awesome series. The art is very good, the story is engaging and interesting, and I guarantee you'll have a great time reading. Number 3. This particular web series is more on the cartoonish side, art-wise, that is more than the previous 2 I mentioned. It's called Zinc ER. Zinc ER is a superhero web series by True Kwon. The series revolves around the adventures of Pi, a parkour enthusiast who just happens to have the powers to hack the most sturdy of systems with his presence alone. He can also see and ride on electromagnetic waves for some reason. The first few chapters are very action-packed, and the angle on hacking is rather unique and very interesting. All the parkour moves shown in the series are very much real. The author went as far as consulting a parkour expert to ensure that the moves were illustrated properly. Nothing was taken to chance. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. We are now halfway through the list. On to the top 2. Number 2 on my list will have to be Sidekicks. Sidekicks is a superhero series written and illustrated by Iron Shin. The series follows the adventures of Dream Girl, sidekick to the egotistical jackass superhero called Dark Slug, who just happens to be the number 1 superhero in the world. We follow her on her journey crawling out of the slimy shadow of her former master, in an attempt to carve a name for herself as a superhero in her own right. What can I say about this web series? The art is phenomenal, tilting towards the realism art form. Crisp, well thought out backgrounds, well illustrated special effects, and much more. If you can enjoy hard-hitting action-packed stories, then Sidekicks is definitely for you. And now, finally, the number 1 webtoon on my current top 5 list is, drumroll please, Bastard. Where do I even start? I guess at the beginning. Bastard is a thriller web series written and illustrated by the team of Young Chan Hwang and Carnaby Kim. What would you do if you lived under the same roof as a serial killer? For young Jin, he faces this decision daily. A weak young lad unable to stand up for himself. Jin is dragged into a sick, messed up situation. As time goes by, he decides he can't take it anymore and fights for his freedom. I love this particular webtoon so much. The way the artist conveys how heavy every situation is by tinging the panels in a sepia tone. The way each panel conveys the emotional turmoil of the characters perfectly, and not only entertains but absorbs you into the world of Bastard. I saw only a single panel on a friend's status, and from that single panel I was drawn in. If you love your suspense, if you love your gore, if you're looking for a story with depth as well as entertainment value, then Bastard is the story for you. And those are but a few of the webtoons that I follow. Now remember, you can follow each and every one of the stories I mentioned here by going over to either Play Store or App Store and downloading the app Line Webtoon. Just type out the names and search and begin and enjoy. I plan on doing many more videos like this later on, but for now I hope you found something on this list that you can enjoy. Now, if you have any webtoon recommendations of your own, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And with that, we've come to the end of this particular video, folks. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave a like and hit subscribe. Until next time, game